Zel Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. We're in for a treat today. Some absolute cracking players in this video. We're looking at the best centre mids in FIFA 21 as of March the 24th. This video was uploaded, and I need to say it right from the start because the amount of comments on the last video that just ignored it. Boring, man. This video will be players who are centre mids and centre mids only. I won't be putting CDMs, cams, left mids, any of that. They have to be a centre mid as their natural foot card. So if it's like Moments Hullet, I think is a centre forward. Moments Hullet probably would be the best player in game at centre mid. But we're literally just going through position by position in terms of that. I'm not going to include worse versions of card either. So 90 Hullet will not be in this video, even though he is a centre mid, because I'm only going to include the best version of a player. So like on the CDMs, we had 89 Lam that could have made it, but I didn't put him in because we'd use his moments for left backs. So hopefully that clears that up. Just centre mids, and if there's a centre mid like Hullet, but he's got a better version elsewhere, he's not going to be in this video. So let's get into it. We're starting with Borussia Mönchengladbach's future star, Florian Neuhaus. If he had 4-star skills, he'd be slightly higher on this list. As a lot of the cards on this list, he has some very good stuff. He's very solid on the ball. He's got good weak foot. His passing's fantastic. He's good at defending, solid physically, but he's a bit slow with that sprint speed. Not the best shooting, lacks the skill moves. So he's coming at number 23, but a decent player and a pretty cheap option if you're running a Bundesliga team. Federico Valverde, more of a defensive-minded player, but very good card, especially when he came out. Rapid, very good at defending, good physically. Feels better on the ball, in my opinion, than his dribbling stats suggest. But what I will say is, at this point of the game, he's behind the curve a bit. As a defensive-minded player, he's good and he makes the list based off of that. But the issue you've got with him is 3-star. Whilst it's not the worst of defender-minded player, as an all-around centre mid, it hurts him a lot. He's not the best at shooting. Whilst he's not shocking on the ball, he's not good either. So there you go, number 22. Roy Keane actually can shoot this card, but he's a bit slow, poor on the ball. 2-star, 3-star, putting him down the list, but a decent card. Lampard, awful on the ball with that agility and balance. Not the best at defending. Quite slow. Poor skill moves. Puts him down. Is that 20? Yeah, 20's Lampard. Rabiot, the new SBC that came out. If he was 4-star, 4-star, he would be really high on this video. But 3-star, 3-star really is going to hold him back. Number 18. I always forget the numbers. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Yeah. This Rabiot's got a lot of strengths, but he's a bit clunky, quick but not rapid. I just don't think with the 3-star, 3-star is good enough, to be honest, to be high up the list. That is 18. Moussa Sissoko can't shoot. Okay on the ball, but not great. Pretty good pace, but a bit slow off the mark. No skill moves or weak foot. Again, great stuff on this card, but if he'd have kept getting upgraded without the 3-star, 3-star. Without being better than 3-star, 3-star, he still would have been a bit lower, but it would have been a pretty beast card in some ways. But the fact Tottenham went out to Dynamos hurt the card a lot. 17, Veron, too slow and too clunky on the ball to be too high up the list. Good shot, but not great. The 4-star weak foot helps. Lack of 4-star skill moves does hold him back again. Solid card, pretty well rounded, but not enough top stats. 16, we have Gerrard. Again, 3-star, 3-star holding back. Not the best on the ball. Similar to a lot of other cards. This guy's got a very good shot, though. It's very well rounded. If Gerrard was 4-star weak foot, like he probably should be, then this card would be boosted quite a bit. But yeah, too many weaknesses again. 15, Sabitzer. Actually, pretty good card, to be honest. Lacks the skill moves, but has the weak foot. He's quick. Got a fantastic shot. Passing, dribbling. There could be an argument to put him a bit higher. I think his defending physical could do with a slight boost, but it's a pretty good card. It was just very overpriced, which this list isn't based on value, but not many people did this card because of the price. 14, the best teeth in football, Bobby Firmino. His foot freeze card. For me, this card was again very overpriced. The skill moves and weak foot's great. And he has fantastic chemistry links. And his defending's fantastic. His passing's great. He just isn't rapid, especially at this point in the game. It's getting a little bit slow. His shot was okay. He wasn't great on the ball. Had some very good strengths and is a well-rounded card, but could have been better. 13, Milinkovic-Savic. This is a card that still potentially could get an upgrade. He's a bit slow and will be a bit clunky on the ball, even with 92 dribbling. But he's a physical beast. He's great defending. His passing's amazing. Like, the three key passing stats for me are vision, short pass, and long pass. And they're all 94. He can shoot. He's 4-star, 4-star. So I do really like this card. If he got maybe 2 more upgrades, just to boost that pace maybe to 80, get his agility and balance up to like 72, 73, mid-90s dribbling, it'd be a very, very good card. If he gets the team this season, I think he'll be a beast. He's also 6'3", so he has that big body type. Kessie coming at number 12. Again, a card that if he'd have gone far in the Europa League and got to like a 90-91, he'd been one of the very best in the game. No skill moves, but solid pace. Bit slow, but solid enough. Okay shot. Very good passing. Decent on the ball. Very good defending and elite physical stats. But again, not enough strength overall in the midfield role to push him too high up. Raxo, I appreciate the sub, but yep, I'm recording. I'm not being a DOS, that's the thing, I'm actually doing my job. Number 10? 10 or 11? Is it? No, I think this is 11, yeah. Lees Milou. He's put higher here than he probably should be because he is going to get a boost. By the time this video comes out, because I have to record it before, he will be boosted to an 88. So I'm doing this as if he's an 88. He might even be higher than 11 after that. But 4-star, 4-star, very well-rounded card. If he gets to like 81, 82 pace and plus 2 or 3 on all the other stats, he'll be an absolute animal. Number 10, Moments Xavi. I don't know if I'm being too generous to a card that has 3-star weak foot. This guy can defend all right. His physical stats aren't bad for someone who's that good on the ball. He's as good as it gets at passing on the game. He can shoot and he's pretty quick. So we're putting Xavi just inside the top 10. Pogba. I think Pogba's body type and the way he moves in game tends to be quite good. He's got good physical. The sprint speed matters more than the excel, but he will be a bit slow off the mark. 5-star, 4-star helps him a lot. Maybe I'm being a bit generous, but I'm also putting into account Man U could go far in the Europa League game, a few more upgrades. So number 9. Gini Wijnaldum. Will they go and beat Madrid? I'm not sure about that one, but a very good card. 4-star, 4-star. Coming at number 8, I think we've got him now. Really well-rounded, solid card. 80 plus on all the base stats. Could do with a few more upgrades for that pace. But again, Gini Wijnaldum plays well on foot. Suits the game, being able to do a bit of everything. 7, Renato Sanchez. Very similar card to Gini. Same height, same work rate, skill moves, weak foot. Gini beats him in some areas, but the fact that Sanchez has 5 more pace, for me, does it. He can't go any further in the Europa League, so Gini could take him over. But right now, I'm giving it Sanchez. Number 6, Moments Say Dwarf is what I call him. I don't love Say Dwarf in game, or Say Dwarf, because of his height and body type. He feels a bit stocky at times. But this card's just too juiced across the board for me to ignore. The defending could be a bit higher, but it's a very well-rounded card that makes him really good in game. Curtis Jones, it's either 5 or 6. I can't remember where. I think it's 5. Really, really good card, this one. Has everything. If his defending and finishing was slightly higher, he could have maybe even made the top 3. But a lot of pros love him. He has a bit of everything, so he's very good. Camavinga, we're putting it at number 4. If it was purely off of the card, just the stats, he'd probably be the second best. But number 4 because of the 3-star, 3-star. And the fact that he's this high with 3-star, 3-star shows how crazy I actually think this card is. I don't know why they boosted weak foot and skill moves on other future stars, but not on him. Just doesn't make sense. Because this card could have been absolutely special. And he still is amazing. Like, look at that. 95 shot power, 86 pace. He's one of the quickest centre mids we've seen here. 97 short pass, 90 agility dribbling, 87 defending, 87 physical. Like, this guy's an animal with great chemistry links. But the 3-star, 3-star really do hold him back. Leon Goretzka, one of my favourite players I've used this year. Isn't as good purely on stats as that Camavinga, but it's quite close. But he has a unique body type that's really good in game. And he's 4-star weak foot, so that puts him above Camavinga for me. Mateus, the moments one, probably still will be a bit clunky in game, which for me normally would put him down the list, but he's that insane at everything else with a good 4-star weak foot that I'm putting him at number 2. He can do a bit of everything. I just wish he was a bit better on the game. But then, last but not least, Moments Vieira. And again, it's a 3-star, which I've been criticising all along. But this guy's just that insane. It's Patrick Vieira, man, with that 6'4" crazy body type. 89 pace, 88 finishing. Like, they've juiced this card crazy, man. He's actually okay on the ball. Got elite passing. Some of the best defending physical on the game. He's one of the very best players in the game. I don't think really anyone would deny that. Vieira just has that unique body type, the build that just makes him dominate games. I think without doubt for me, I've got to put him at the number 1. And I think that's a pretty reasonable way to do the list. We'll go through it again. Neuhaus, Valverde, Keane, Lampard, Rabiot, Sissoko, Veron, Gerrard, Sabitzer, Bobby Firmino, Milinkovic-Savic, Kessie, Lees Malou, Xavi, Pogba, Gini Wijnaldum, Renato Sanchez, Seedorf, Jones, Camavinga, Goretzka, Mateus, and Moments Vieira. Let me know what you guys think. Don't say you think I've missed out on Night Hullet because I explained that at the beginning. Appreciate you guys' support as always. Hope you're enjoying this series. Keep it spicy.